Did you know that over 100 million people worldwide get hit with surprise fees every year because of carry-on baggage mistakes? It's true. Whether it's a too heavy bag or a forbidden item, a simple slip-up can cost you. And with new carry-on rules in 2025, the chances of getting caught off guard are higher than ever. But don't worry, we've got you covered. In this guide, we're diving into everything you need to know about the latest carry-on changes, without the jargon. We'll share easy strategies to help you pack smarter, skip the stress at security, and even avoid hidden fees. Ready to take your travel game to the next level? Stick around, because we're about to give you the tools to breeze through the airport like a pro. Let's get started. Chapter 1. Packing Hack. The 2025 Carry-On Revolution. The world of travel is always evolving, and 2025 is no exception. With new carry-on rules, it's time to rethink how we pack. Travelers can no longer just toss items into a bag and hope for the best. The game has changed, and so has the strategy. First things first. The key to packing smart is organization. Pack your carry-on like you're preparing for a high-stakes game of Tetris. The tighter the fit, the better. One of the latest trends? Packing cubes. These simple tools have been game changers for travelers, allowing you to compress your clothes and organize them into sections. According to a survey by Travel Plus Leisure, over 60% of frequent flyers now swear by packing cubes for a smoother airport experience. Another smart move? Roll your clothes instead of folding them. Rolling minimizes wrinkles and maximizes space. This method has been proven to save at least 20% more space compared to traditional folding. But here's the kicker. Weight is becoming more important than ever. Airlines are cracking down on carry-on weight limits. Many now weigh carry-ons at the gate. According to a 2024 report from The Points Guy, more than 30% of travelers face surprise charges at the gate due to overweight carry-ons. So, pack light, but pack smart. When it comes to packing liquids, the new guidelines offer more flexibility. Some airlines now allow larger bottles of certain liquids, as long as they're in specially designed travel pouches. For example, brands like Stasher offer reusable silicone bags that hold up to 1 liter, allowing you to carry more without breaking the 3.4 ounces rule. This simple trick can save you the hassle of searching for travel-sized bottles before your flight. Now, let's talk about personal items. Airlines are getting stricter about what qualifies as a personal item. A small backpack or handbag is usually fine, but oversized purses or briefcases may not make the cut. Remember, personal items still need to fit under the seat in front of you. Measure your bag before leaving the house to avoid surprises. Lastly, here's an insider tip. If you're flying internationally, know that carry-on rules can differ. For example, European carriers are often stricter about bag sizes than American ones. Double-check the guidelines specific to your airline to avoid potential headaches. Packing for your flight doesn't have to be stressful. With a little strategy and a few packing hacks, you can breeze through the airport and stay within the new carry-on guidelines. Chapter 2. The 3-1-1 Rule. What's changed and what's staying? You've likely heard of the 3-1-1 rule for liquids. 3.4 ounces containers, 1 quart-sized bag, and 1 bag per traveler. But did you know it's evolving? In 2025, some surprising changes are in the works that could help simplify the rules. The most significant shift? The increase in allowed liquid quantities for certain approved items. Travelers can now carry up to 6 ounces of hand sanitizer, for example, thanks to the ongoing public health considerations. The TSA relaxed these rules temporarily, but they're sticking around for the foreseeable future. According to the SOS 2024 passenger survey, 78% of travelers believe this is a welcome change, making it easier to stay clean without waiting for the bathroom. But don't get too comfortable just yet. The restrictions on gels and aerosols still apply. That means hairspray, deodorant, and gel-based products still fall under the 3.4 ounces rule. A good rule of thumb? If it's not a liquid, gel, or cream, you're probably in the clear. But even solid deodorant sticks can be a point of confusion for some travelers. To avoid delays, consider packing solid alternatives when possible. The real challenge for most travelers is deciding how to organize your liquids. One key strategy is using travel-friendly silicone pouches. These not only fit more into the 1-quart bag but also prevent leaks. The TSA actually recommends these as a safer, less messy option compared to traditional plastic bottles. Here's another travel hack. Consider checking in your liquids when possible. If you're only flying with a carry-on and need more than the 3.4 ounces limit, it might be worth the extra hassle to check a bag. That way, you avoid dealing with strict liquid restrictions altogether. Another lesser-known rule? Items like toothpaste and gel-based face washes must also follow the 3.4 ounces guideline, even though they might not seem like liquids. Packing travel-sized versions of these essentials is essential. Did you know that nearly 1 in 5 travelers don't realize this and end up tossing items at security? It's true. Avoid the stress by prepping ahead. Overall, while the 3-1-1 rule remains mostly unchanged, the slight relaxation of some liquid rules is a relief. Just keep the essentials within the limits and pack efficiently. Chapter 3. Electronic Essentials. Charging and carrying with confidence. In today's digital age, electronics are essential for almost every traveler. But as carry-on rules evolve, carrying your tech gear requires extra preparation. So, what do you need to know? For starters, the TSA has updated its guidelines for laptops and tablets. These devices still need to be removed from your bag during security screening, but there are exceptions for TSA PreCheck members. According to TSA statistics from 2024, travelers with PreCheck save an average of 5–10 minutes at security due to fewer requirements for electronics removal. A growing trend? Portable chargers. With more airlines offering in-flight Wi-Fi and charging stations, it's tempting to rely on your devices for the entire flight. However, new rules around power banks are something to be mindful of. Most airlines restrict power banks over 100 watt-hours. Always check the specific limits of your airline before packing one in your carry-on. As a quick tip, look for chargers with built-in cable management. These neat chargers can save you from tangled cords, and they'll help you avoid taking up unnecessary space in your carry-on. Portable chargers with multiple ports are also a good idea, especially if you're traveling with a group. You'll be able to keep everyone's devices powered up without needing separate chargers for each one. Don't forget to keep a few essentials with you on the plane. Headphones, a phone charger, and a tablet or e-reader can make long flights much more enjoyable. However, airlines like Delta and American Airlines are now enforcing stricter rules about electronics. Larger devices, like laptops, are still subject to additional screening at security. Keep these in an easy-to-reach part of your carry-on so you can pull them out quickly when needed. Finally, consider investing in a tech-friendly carry-on bag. Many modern carry-on designs now feature built-in USB ports, allowing you to charge your devices without opening your bag. Some even come with solar panels to recharge on the go. With this type of bag, you can carry your tech in a way that's both organized and convenient. By staying ahead of these updated tech rules and taking advantage of new bag designs, you'll not only avoid tech-related headaches, but you'll also enjoy a more seamless, efficient flight experience. If you found this chapter helpful, don't forget to subscribe for more travel tips, hacks, and guides to make your next trip easier. Chapter 4. Carry-on limits, weights, dimensions, and the secret size chart. Understanding carry-on size limits is crucial for avoiding airport stress. Most airlines follow a standard carry-on size of 22 by 14 by 9 inches. But did you know that not all airlines are the same? Some carriers allow slightly larger bags, while others are stricter. For example, Southwest allows a 24-inch bag, while Ryanair's limit is just 21.5 inches. The difference might seem small, but it can make or break your packing plan. A bag that fits on one airline might be rejected on another. The best strategy? Always check your airline's carry-on size chart before packing. Many airline websites provide specific dimensions, and this can save you from the headache of repacking or paying extra fees. When it comes to weight, it's essential to know that the majority of airlines have a 15–22 pounds carry-on weight limit. But not all airlines weigh your bag at the gate. Some, like JetBlue, allow you to board with an under-the-seat bag that's not weighed. However, budget carriers like Spirit often strictly enforce carry-on weight, with extra charges for anything over the limit. To make sure you're within weight restrictions, invest in a small luggage scale. These are inexpensive and can be found on Amazon for as little as $10. With this handy tool, you can easily weigh your carry-on before heading to the airport. Here's another tip. Invest in a lightweight carry-on bag. Many popular brands now make bags specifically designed to be lightweight without compromising durability. Samsonite's Freeform line, for instance, is known for being lighter than many other brands. Opting for a lightweight option can make a huge difference in keeping your bag under the weight limit. Also, be aware of personal item rules. Many airlines allow one carry-on bag and one personal item, but the personal item must fit under the seat. Backpacks, small duffel bags, or even large purses often qualify, but double-check their dimensions. This can be a lifesaver when you're looking to avoid the stress of checking in extra luggage. To avoid unexpected fees, try to stick with the under 15 pounds rule. A study from the International Air Transport Association found that most travelers overestimate their bag's weight by about 5 pounds. So, always take a moment to weigh your bag before leaving for the airport. Remember, whether it's about size or weight, knowing the specific rules for your airline will save you both time and money. Chapter 5. Red Flag Items. What's banned, and why you didn't know. Every traveler has faced that dreaded moment at the security checkpoint when an item is flagged. While you may think you know the rules, some carry-on restrictions are less obvious than others. Understanding what's banned, and why, is critical to a smooth airport experience. First, let's talk about common culprits: scissors, tweezers, and razor blades. While small scissors might seem harmless, they are banned because they can be used as a weapon. Even small grooming tools like nail clippers can be an issue for some travelers. To avoid trouble, it's safer to leave these items in your checked luggage. But there are also surprising items that are banned, such as certain types of food. For instance, fruit and meat products are often prohibited in carry-on bags, especially when flying internationally. This is due to customs regulations designed to prevent the spread of pests and diseases. According to the USDA, almost 10% of travelers unknowingly carry food items that get confiscated. Liquid-based items, like sauces, lotions, and even certain types of cosmetics, often pose problems. And while you're allowed to bring 3.4 ounces containers, you may be stopped if your items exceed this limit. So, keep your toiletries compact and always double-check the size before packing. Another surprising ban is related to sports equipment. While smaller items like tennis rackets are allowed, things like hockey sticks, baseball bats, and golf clubs are generally not permitted. These are often flagged by TSA agents because they can be used as a blunt force object. If you're heading to a sporting event, it's best to check your sports gear. The tricky part is knowing exactly what will and won't make it through the checkpoint. To be safe, stick to simple, common items and ensure they meet size, weight, and liquid regulations. If you're ever unsure, the TSA website provides a complete list of banned items, and you can even contact the TSA to confirm whether something specific will pass. By carefully reviewing the rules and being mindful of the unexpected items that could be flagged, you can avoid delays and stress. Proactive planning can save you time, and your carry-on bag will pass through security without a hitch. Chapter 6. Cleared for takeoff. How to breeze through security with new carry-on rules. The new carry-on rules can feel overwhelming, but with the right strategies, you can breeze through security like a pro. The key is preparation. First, make sure all your documents are in an easily accessible spot. Keep your boarding pass and ID handy to avoid unnecessary delays. According to the SOS 2024 data, travelers who keep their documents organized move through security 30% faster than those who scramble at the last minute. If you have TSA pre-check, you're in luck. This program speeds up the process by allowing you to keep your shoes, belt, and jacket on, and leave your laptop in your bag. Pre-check members also have the advantage of not having to remove liquids under 3.4 ounces from their bags. Nearly 40% of regular travelers have signed up for pre-check, according to TSA reports. For those without pre-check, it's important to pack your electronics in an easy-to-access section of your carry-on. This way, you can quickly remove them when asked. While it may seem like a hassle, being prepared can shave several minutes off your security wait time. Another tip is to avoid wearing bulky clothing with lots of zippers or metal. Jackets with large zippers, jewelry, and belts with heavy buckles are a pain at security. TSA agents have to inspect these items more carefully. Opt for simple clothing that won't raise any red flags during the screening process. It's also worth noting that new technology is being used at some airports to streamline the process. At places like Los Angeles International Airport, you might encounter CT scanners. These machines allow TSA to see inside your bag without needing to take out electronics or liquids. The TSA estimates that airports with CT scanners will process 50% more passengers per hour than those without. For international travel, don't forget to account for any additional carry-on regulations imposed by foreign airlines. The International Air Transport Association reports that different regions have varying rules for carry-on items. What's allowed in the US might not be acceptable in Europe or Asia. Always check the specific guidelines for your airline before packing. Finally, one of the easiest strategies for breezing through security is simply to stay calm. Rushing or panicking only makes the process longer. Keep your cool, and you'll be on your way to your gate faster than you think. By following these simple strategies, you'll be well prepared to navigate the new carry-on rules and breeze through security with minimal hassle. Safe travels. If you found these tips helpful, make sure to subscribe for more easy travel hacks and insider secrets that will make your next flight a breeze.